Hi, this is Len Rappaport, International Press Association, and we're live here at the NAB Show 2012 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here in the newsroom right now, getting ready to hit the floors and start to take a look at all the new equipment available for the National Association of Broadcasters exhibitors. There's 1,500 exhibitors here at the show, and they expect over 80,000 attendants. The great thing about this show is you're going to see everything new in terms of broadcast equipment, tripods, cameras, every device, every little piece of equipment. So if you're a photographer, videographer, or you're a member of the press, you want to be at this show. All right, so join us on the floor of the show. We'll be right back in a couple of...
Hi, I'm Paul Zakreski with Manfrotto Distribution. I'd like to welcome you all to NAB 2012.
They come together, and that's this is our third generation of these particular stands. And when you literally push the button, they separate the stands. So if you are doing any type of roaming work where you're on location somewhere, you can literally put these in a bag and they'll go anywhere you want to go. This particular set happens to be an 8-foot set, 8-foot height set. And we make them, like I say, 7, 8, 9, and 12. They're air dampened, so you don't have to worry about when your lights come down, they won't crash. So they don't chug. We have a patented technology on the inside that doesn't allow them to go like this when they retract. So that's the beauty of these particular units. And then depending on how high you want to go, we have them for the different heights that are available. You can also add booms to them, things like that. The big difference is on the 9-footer. The 9-footer has a removable spigot. So then now you can put the spigot in on the side, and that works out quite well. And that's a cool feature. The other thing we do is we can add a boom that travels, or if you're doing it mostly in studio work, then you can add a boom that would be on a permanent stand and leave it set up every time you're doing it. The nice thing is on a boom, if you add a boom to it, you can put a mic on it, or you can put another light if you want the light above your subject or behind your subject to create a nice hair light. You can do that. Yes. Yeah, because we sell one that is called a Combi-Boom. The one over here is a Combi-Boom, and as you can see, it's a boom stand and a light stand. This actually... And I can create a small light on the ground even, if needed. I balance it out perfectly, but I can do so. That's the beauty of the snake arm. It'll go any which way you want. It's all controlled with one locking mechanism. It's a steel cable on the inside, an iron cable surrounded by steel with an aluminum exterior. Yeah.
I'm Len Rappaport, International Press Association, and we're here at the Kata bag, part of Manfrotto Distribution USA, and with my friend Doug Feldner here, who's the product manager.
My name is Doug Feldner, category manager for Kata bags for Manfrotto Distribution US. Here at NAB 2012, we're introducing our entire ProLite collection of lightweight protective video products. What we're highlighting here are our new LW lighting bags. They're the epitome of Kata's approach to lightweight protection. You'll see they're black with the fiery red accents. That's a sign that they're part of our ProLite line. Perfect for carrying large lighting kits or any other gear that you need to carry long distances, travel with their ship. But let's talk about why they're perfect lightweight protection. First, lightweight. Significantly lighter than any of your hard cases or any other cases on the market. Protection. I'm not a light man, but I'm able to stand on this, so we know that it's great to check in or to ship the bag as well. So in the LW series, you'll see we have 3 models. The LW88, roughly rough street price of $400. The LW97, street price of roughly $450. And the LW99. One other significant change in these, we've added wheels. The wheels are built onto the bags to make that shipping and checking in much easier. If you want details and full specifications on these products, you can visit www.kata.com. manfrotto-bags.us.
Hi, I'm Wayne Schulman with Manfrotto Distribution at NAB 2012. I'm standing here next to our 504 HD tripod head. It's the middle-sized head of our bridging technology family, which includes the 502AH, which is a flat tripod head without the 75 millimeter ball, the 502A, which has the 75 millimeter half ball, and the 504 and the 509. It's the complete set of our bridging technology tripods, and this is the first show where all three of them are on display and in stock and ready for delivery.
Hi, I'm Mike Gelman from Manfrotto Distribution. I'm a sales representative covering all the Manfrotto products. Today we'll help you guys who are involved with the IPA transition from photo to video using a DSLR. And we have the perfect products to help you do that. Here we're showing one of our fluid video monopods, where there's fluid cartridge on the base, on the bottom, where you can actually pan and it's a fluid motion. This is a nice tripod that's easy to be compact. You're not going to have the footprints of a tripod, and you're able to actually be right in front for interviews. So for overhead, you're easily going over the head of your photographers, so you can stand in the back and not worry about standing in front of anybody. Overhead. So either you could get a mount where it is a flat base like this, or else you could get a version that actually has a modified 700 RC2 head on it, so you have a pan arm and you can actually pan. What some people actually do is they actually tuck it in under their arm so you could be a little bit more stable and be able to pan with very fluid motion. So this is one of our greatest. It's our fluid video monopod. Now right here we're showing one of our new remotes. It's the MVR 911 EJCN, as well as the MVR 911 ECCN. This unit is going to be a clamp-on remote that you could clamp onto any pan bar and be able to switch between photo and video. You could actually turn on and off the live view mode of the camera. You have an autofocus button that you'd hold down and it'll run through autofocus. You could digitally zoom within the LCD screen and make sure that you're in focus. So it'll do a 5 times and then 10 times digital zoom, so you could actually make sure you're crisp and sharp, and then zoom out and you're good to go. You can also vary the speeds of the remote. So whether you're fixed or progressive, you could as far as the fixed mode, you're going to just any which way you move it, it's going to be that same speed. With progressive, the more you turn it, the faster it actually zooms in. So when you're in fixed mode, really genius, you could actually set 2 hard stops. By holding down the button here, you set 1 focal range, and then holding down the button here, you could set the 2nd focal range. So if you have a limited focus field within your point of view as far as your shot, you're easily able to narrow the gap as far as you're focusing, so you don't have to work with the whole focus range. So very genius, very easy to set up. Here with this remote, you're going to get a little bit more advanced. Everything that this unit could do, you could do with this one. There's a little thumb click wheel or finger click wheel on the front, as well as a button to push. You can shoot video, start and stop record, switch over to photo mode, take a photo. With this unit, uniquely enough, you're actually able to cycle through your ISO. So what you see on the top of the camera, you can change here on this remote. So your f-stop, your Kelvin temperature, your shutter speed, you can even go in and pick between 3 different speeds, whether it's fixed or progressive, and you have to be, again, in the fixed mode to be able to create the 2 hard stops for the unit. I could even select between my autofocus point, select where I want it on the screen, so that way I could still zoom in digitally and pick where I want to do that. So again, you're getting is normal focusing wheels, you're actually touching the lens and jostling the lens. So when you hit a hard stop, the lens may shake a little bit. So this is actually going to prevent you from having to touch the front of the lens, so you're getting better action shots. Usually when shooting video, you're usually told to film the first 15 seconds and the last 15 seconds just to eliminate kind of that the shakiness. So with this, you're going to be pan bar unit is going to run 700. Now both of these units are able to work with all of the Canon DSLRs as well as Nikon. So have a fun day with this one. It's going to be
2 points, you can. So now that I've got her locked in, I'm going to hold down. Now if I wanted to, I can clear out that 2 points of focus just by hitting the autofocus button. And I can then use the focus check out what type of.
Hi again. Now we're on to our shoulder rigs. This is one of our latest shoulder rigs from Manfrotto. It's a really nice device where you have the rods, the shoulder piece, an off-center bracket, our universal mounting, as well as our handles. The handles are really unique because you're able to actually release them and move them whichever direction you want to. So to your comfort level, you're able to adjust it. You also get these spacers so you can make them longer. So in case you want to incorporate our video remote control, the pan bar, you could use this as well as a clamp-on remote that we just showed you. If you're using, depending on your type of camera, your DSLR, mini DV, on up to a nice G1 or anything like that, you're able to take this offset bar, take it off, that way you could do a straight shot. So no matter what type of camera you're using, it's really easy to go and to use it on a shoulder mount. The counterweight is going to be sold separately, but this is the biggest advancement is our universal mount. This you're going to be able to move it side to side, as well as I can move it up. So again, you're adjusting it to your specific eye, as well as you can marry it up to the map box that much easier. The map box is our new rubber map box. So you can actually pose it in many different ways. Very quick, very simple. If you're actually using multiple lenses, you can release this, swing it away, change your lens out, pop it back in, and you're good to go. This is going to be the Nun's Knickers that wraps around the lens, so you're not going to get any light passing through. That's our simplest series. You can mount it in many different ways, from a short unit or for the shoulder. So that is our new simplest series of rigs for your DSLR.